Hey, this is Axis again, coming to you with another video on the CoC Weigh Calculator. I thought it'd be a good idea to have one out there to just describe how you could move from one version to another. From the old version, we've got 1.6, we're going to move it to the new version of 2.0. I'm going to kind of walk you through, and I want to make this a nice quick video for you. I'm going to do this on Google Sheets, but the same process you would do on Excel. So let me go ahead and start. This is our old calculator. We're going to start with Mile High, and I'm going to choose the very first one. Let's name him here. Also, be sure down here the tab, double click on the tab so that you can identify the person right down there, and then change the base, level of the base. See how it opened it up for us. You could enter each one individually. That's doable. If you want to do this for everyone in your clan, type everything. That's certainly doable if you have the time. I certainly do not have that time. Let's get you a faster way of doing this. I'm here on the old one. I'm going to click on here, hold it down, and drag. So I've got all of this. I'm going to right click, copy, go over here, right click, and paste special. You want to paste the values only. You don't want the behind the scenes, the conditional processing, everything else that goes with it. Just the values. Boom. That was easy.
That was easy.
That was easy. You could do that on all of these. Here, we're going to do it down here. Right click, drag, copy, and right click, paste special, values only. Again, that was easy. We have two new gold mine and elixir storage at this level. That's awesome. There is, you can tell there is a Google bug out there. It's been around for a very, very long time. I wish they would fix it. You see how the grid lines are gone on the conditional processing? It's just, there is a way around it. Let me show you how to fix that so that, unless you like the nice green blanket look, I kind of like the grid lines. So stay within the lines. Okay, down here to conditional formatting. Select that. Select the green. All you need to do, see this paint can right here? Select that and reselect the green. Or if you want a different color, you want to go somewhere else, that's fine. I kind of like green. There it is. It just repaints the grid lines for you. Goes through that behind the process. You're good to go. And so let's go ahead and enter in the other walls. All right, this is new. This is not something that you could transfer over from one to the other. You just have to get that information because this shows how many troops you have available. There you go. Now those are the troops you have available when you attack. I'm going to go ahead and now it's time for the troops. Nope, wrong one. Let's get over to where I want to be. Here we go. Barbarian King and the Queen for him. Now, unfortunately in Google Sheets there is another quirk that I've noticed. I'm just going to copy a few of these. I'm going to right click copy. And right click paste special, the values. See how it only does on one side. When you've merged cells, it only puts it in one. Unfortunately, that is a quirk of Google Sheets. After working with the spreadsheet for a while, somehow, some way, for some reason that will disappear. I have not been able to figure out what the trigger is, but when you first open it, it's just there. So you just have to live with it, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and enter in the information here from level 2 high. Of course, can you imagine a level 7 goblin? That would be cool. Get all the DE for us. All right, then we have the minions. 5, 4, 4, 2. I'm just going from one to the other. Now I'm going to do the lightning. And then down here we've got the poison, earthquake, and skeleton. Done. All right, so that's what it takes to transfer from one to the other. Now there are a couple of other things that I wanted to mention before I close this video out. There's something new that Supercell added. Yes, the gear up, love it. If you have, if you've geared up an item, you would put the level of the item that you geared up here, like the cannon. You know, put 10 here. When you do that, It's good. You have to move from this side, the regular cannons, to the gear up cannons. You just have to remove this. Oh, crap. I gotta get rid of that. Sorry about that. So you just have to move it from one to the other, okay? And then it'll put it over there. The gear up item does not affect the war weight penalty, but it does affect your ranking in the lineup, but not the penalty. Also, here, let me take you over to I'm clicking on this button right here to the very end, the control tab. At the very end, there is something new that I put on this tab. See these gear up switches? When Supercell finally decides to turn on the gear up for the Archer Tower, and if in the future they decide to add it for any of these items, you have the ability to just turn it on right here. You don't have to wait for another version of the calculator. It's already built in, so that you don't have to wait. Let me go back over to Mile High and let's see what it looks like now. Now he has these available, and he could, if it was there, let's gear up that big one over there. No, there you go. So that's how you would move from one to the other. All right. Something else that, some other things that I wanted to mention. If you are using Google Sheets after you've moved everything over, you'll want to reshare the spreadsheet. Here I have it shared with 17 people. You just need to go back over here, and right now this particular spreadsheet is private only to me. I just have to share it with everyone else again so that they can maintain their own information. Also, if, let's say, for example, you have a person here, someone who is new, let's say a Town Hall 8, and they have all sorts of stuff here, you know, whatever. But they decide to leave, okay, and they're gone. You could delete this, but I would highly discourage it. Do not do that, because that will, I'm going to show you what happens if you delete this. You right click on this and delete it. Are you sure you want to delete it? No, don't do it, but I'm going to do it just to show you what happens. All right, bam, gone. Let's look what happens on the clan tab. Oh my goodness, look at what happened. That person wreaked so much havoc, and now, boom, look at all that. So if someone accidentally deletes a tab, after you kick them, bring them back. But anyway, highlight that whole line, not the whole row. Okay, here I'm highlighting the whole row. Don't do that. Just the information for that particular one that was within this box here. Okay. Right click, and you want to delete those cells. Okay, delete the cells. So you want to shift up. There you go. And that's how you do it. Unfortunately though, you no longer have 50 tabs. You now have 49 tabs. You could add a 50th one if you are tech savvy enough to go ahead and add it and put the links back in there. Feel free. That would be awesome. But I think that's it. Yep, that's it. So I hope this calculator is of benefit to you, and clash on. Bye-bye now.